Okay, I don't know what's going on with the video. There we go. Finally took it. It took it forever, didn't it? Well, hello there, Ray. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. Told you I'd be back. Oh, this is not the field I'm looking forward to doing. I'll tell you. That's why the thumbnail for this says big field, or large field, small combine. So how was the break? All right, let's go ahead and get this going. Now doing this field, we just may fill this thing, because I don't remember how much it holds. On the other hand, it may be a stupid amount. I don't remember. Welcome in, everybody. Don't be bashful at all. Go ahead and you got any questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. And if I don't answer them, somebody in there might. And do feel free to, if you have any kind of suggestions that you may feel are needed or necessary. Oh, this is going to be a very slow process. I'm wondering if we should take in what little bit we have and see just how close we are to getting another harvester. Granted, it ain't gonna give us no nowhere near what we need. Let's see, 2382 at the diner, 2518 at flour mill. Flour mill wins. Hmm. 2518. Boy, I wish there was a high demand right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yep. I forgot this is the version that they don't work in between when you're paused. You can't go into your menu and do whatever you want because it'll pause your workers. I forgot about that. Well, that kind of blows. So what you been up to there, Ray? Yeah, I got the drill press out a little bit ago before I streamed. And now my hands still smell like cutting oil. and they've been washed a couple of times with Dawn dish soap and hand, cleaner. But anyway, just getting your store together. That's a task and a half. But yeah, I worked a little bit on getting the hole drilled into the bolt. I think I might grind down the head of that one bolt and see if I can't restart that one from the top instead of going through the actual shaft, because the shaft's made. It's just the top part of the bolt that needs to be drilled through. I'm kind of wondering if I grind it flat, if I can find the center and punch a spot in it, and then drill from there in and meet up with the other hole. Even if it's off just a hair, once I drill the top, I can throw it, go through it again and just line it all the way up through. All I'm using it for is a guide, is all I'm using it for. I need it to have a hole in the center so I can use it as a guide to start the drilling of the bolt that's broke off. Yeah, I understood what you meant. Yeah. I've actually taken myself down to zero, well, just about zero money. I mean, I only had like a few dollars, and that was it. I got the tablet charged up, but I haven't had a chance to put it back where I had it. So, hence the reason why I'm not looking down to see chat, I'm looking up again. I've also got to figure out how to get chat bigger on the tablet. I'm surprised that we have not stopped yet. 91%, so it's going to stop on this run. It's just that I'm surprised it didn't do it already. There we go. Tell you. The store content will be up in a few. Find that fishing plant vid yet? No, I got off the stream. Used the restroom, like I said, it was calling my name at the end. And then I come back out here, started getting on and working on getting everything set up for the stream. And lo and behold, it took me forever to do the thumbnail. I was having trouble finding a combine icon so I could make the thumbnail. I finally found it. It took me a while, but I found it. And dang, after I made the thumbnail, I just jumped right on. So that's what I've been doing all this time in between I have new content coming. It's either today or tomorrow. It's a surprise. Uh-huh. Let's see here. What is yeah, see, we got this other field done on our last stream. I'm almost tempted to go ahead and speed up time. So that way, by the time we're done with the field we're working on now, that field will be ready again. It's a temptation that I think I'm going to do. Alright, so let's speed up time. Let's say 30 should do it. Because by the time, I don't know if it'll be full grown, but it'll be better off. What are you jumping for? My grandson's sitting just off the screen here. I keep messing with him, pretending like I'm gonna, hit him. And he keeps jumping. And we are gonna go over here, jump in him, because he gets back down there. I think he's gonna play games on that one little corner. That's funny. He's already half full again. And before anyone asks or catches on, no, I do not have any teeth. My grandson's over here laughing. What do you keep jumping for? Yeah. He's gonna get down here and he's gonna try and turn around and go back up, and he's gonna be, yeah, that's right. I remember now. I usually start the combine at this end, the planter at this end. Yep. I knew there was something I was doing wrong. But what I'll do is I'll re-straighten them out to only do this portion right here. I'm pretty sure when he turns around, he's gonna turn around a little too wide, and it ends up leaving just a strip left. There. That little bitty strip that's not cutting anything right there on the right side of the combine, that's what would have been cutting into the other side and leaving that much all the way down that one area. Long day. You know what? I think we could go get what's in the silo, but I don't think we're gonna fill up. Well, I don't know. We might, but either way, once we fill up anyway, we're gonna be taking it in. So. Ever so slightly, if we don't do it just right, we end up hitting the spout. And it ends up making a mess. But it turns the combine and it messes them up. And then he's got to straighten back out, and he ends up, missing some. So we just got to try not to hit the spout with the cab. Yep, hit the wrong button. There's a tree there. We'll go ahead and put it in here and see how it does, what it looks like. What do you have planted? Canola. We're taking off canola. And canola's planted over in the other field as well. Canola is the best paying crop. So for right now, we're chasing canola from one field to the other. Now, the best actual crop to have, which ain't even a crop really, it's grass. You turn it into silage by wrapping it in bales, and you sell it off, and you get a decent amount of money. Which we do have 49,000. We've got a mower. Kind of curious as to how much that would be. We'd have to have a round bale because it won't work with square bales. You got to wrap it. You got to use this guy. It only works with round bales, which kind of sucks because FS19 and FS22 have it where it works with square bales with a mod. So 58,000. We take this load in right quick. We can afford it. Of course, that would only get us the grass bales, and then we would have to save up enough to get the wrapper, which is another 38,000. So 58 and 38, that's 16, 96. Oh, 5 and 30 is 80, but 8 and 8 16. So 96,000. And then we need something to take it in on, which is probably going to end up being, because my butt's not loading them on that freaking. Uh-oh. What's going on? Don't tell me it did it to this. There we go. Ooh. The moment there, it stopped responding. I don't know why. That's odd. Never done that before. So DPW 180. That trailer is a pain to deal with. I mean, a pain. The stability on the thing. My wagon as a child had more stability. So 24,000. That's what we need. I said that one. It's the wrong one. It's this one here that we need. 24,000 on top of the 96,000. So you're looking at 120,000. 120,000 just for those 3 items. Keeping in mind we have a front mower, so we can go around fields cutting and collecting and baling what there is there. We'll take some time doing it. We'd be better off buying field 10, grassing it in, and getting the butterflies for the rear. That would then allow us to have the front and rear mowers Hey, that was weird. What was that? I don't know. That's weird. Speaking about doing stuff, I just thought of something. We need to go check on our sheep. I almost forgot we even had sheep. I don't remember for a fact how many this thing holds. I think it holds, what, 6? Yeah, almost sure it holds 6. I'll give it a little longer and see if another one pops on it. If another one doesn't pop on it, then we may just take it off, because I don't remember. It's been too long. No, I'm not doing any weed at the moment. Okay, I thought he was done. I thought he was sitting still. Probably doesn't have much more to go, though. How much longer do you think he's going to go? 10 feet? Yep. Approximately 5 to 10 feet. The wind outside is picking up. The rain went away, but granted, this is Florida. Give it 5 minutes, it'll change its mind. Most bipolar state I've ever been in. How's that field look? Ooh, looking good. We're at 65%, so at 65%, I would think this holds roughly yeah, I want to say about 70 some odd thousand. Kind of hard to say. I'm really not sure. This is going to take forever with this little combine. The heat here just takes it right out of you. Takes any energy you have and just like cooks it. Says, nope, you're full of energy, you're ready to grow, you're raring to get out there and do some work. Just wait. Just wait. Step out that door and I'm gonna cook you. Sure enough, as soon as you step out your front door, you ain't outside 5 minutes and you're already ready to come in. Well, American Farmer, look who it is. It's American Farmer. He's coming here to be lurking. Coming here sneaking. Sneaking in here. Like a... I'm not going to say it. Nope. I almost did. I'll leave that one alone. Alright, what was I supposed to do? Oh. Yeah, what'd you think of that, what'd you think of the thumbnail? That was a little tricky to make tonight. Trying to find the right, picture to use. Alright, where is... there it is. Not a bad farming game. Nope, FS15, it was always one of my favorites. It's before things started getting out of hand. 17 wasn't too bad. 19 they started bringing in a little bit more things, but 22 really just has... I really don't have the interest to play 22 anymore. I really don't. Let's say you did, but didn't say it. Yeah, right? But yeah, it's one of those things where they added in the factories and you no longer can just direct sell like the wool. At least I can't find anywhere to do it. I can't figure out how to do it. Every time I try to direct sell, it ends up just storing it. And it's like, why are you storing it? I don't want you to store it. I want you to sell it. I want the money now. That's why I done all this work. But no, it loses my interest real quick because of that reason. You're wanting to sell the item. You're not wanting to hold on to it. You don't want it to store it. You want it. Why is the front lights not coming on and staying on? Oh, they are. They just don't show up. Why? I'm gonna have to look into that because I know for a fact on console you press the button 3 times. You pressed it once, turned on the front. Pressed it again, it turned on the back with the front still being on. And then you pressed it one more time and the fronts would come on even brighter. I don't know what's going on. I don't do factors on FS22. Exactly. I don't like them. I don't like the way they've got them in there. I made in 19, before 19 ended, I made a map for me, Mr. P, Orco Entertainment, and I even believe I did one for Seabird. And they all had factories built into them. I built the factories into them. It was a mod at the time. I took and extracted the map, extracted the mobs, put them all into the files and did all the coding and everything that needed to be done. Got it all working beautiful. I had added something like 8 different crops, maybe more, that weren't base game. And well, actually it might have been more. Anyway, I didn't mind that one. It was coded in and it worked the way it needed to work with no stupidity to it. You know, you wanted to sell something, you sold it. Because you still had your sell points. And take away, oh, this place over here does wool shirts. Okay, well now I'm going to take away the sell point for the wool. No. I left the sell point for the wool. I left the sell point for everything else. And just added those in. Thinking about checking things. Nothing. Mission frequency. Fast. Weathering's turned off because I don't like it. Yeah, well, that ain't good. But yeah, I like FS15 because it's down to earth, it's straightforward. There was nothing foolish about it. You didn't have to fight with anything. I like the way things were priced and the way, you know, what you did. 17 though is when they took and made it to where BGA for me was not worth doing. I used to do the BGA on here, on this one here, all the time. All the time. But they made it to where the BGA was not worth a flippin' dime. I don't even know. I don't remember how you check to see what the BGA is. Oh yeah, there it is, biogas. Biogas plant. Silage. $31.92 at the moment. See? Now on FS17, you were getting maybe 340 to 600 something. I'm not. That's a big difference from what you used to get to what you get now. That's a very big difference. Yeah, I'm not big on that. I like the way it was. Give us back the way it was. They want me to pick up Farm Sim, the next version. They're gonna have to put things back. I know this is supposed to be a step forward, but me, it wasn't a step forward. It was just like hitting a brick wall. One, houses that you can't go in after bringing out an entire version of houses that you could go in. Oh, well, we did it this way so our mod team wouldn't, or our modeling team, whatever it was, wouldn't have to take the time to do that. So you gave them something that looks like crap to put in the game. All because you think it takes too long to code the inside of a house. Yeah, well, you upset a lot of people doing that. Because I'm not the only one. Yep, that's a big issue. Yeah, I'm not only one that thinks that not having it to where you can go inside was a good thing. It's bad that modders had to make, you know, all except for, okay, FS 17 when the Stancio Pacho came out. They did actually have the house on that map to where you could go inside. Which everyone was like, oh yeah, that's nice, blah, blah, blah. Hopefully, you know, the 19 will have it to where you can have houses that go in. And they did. 19 come out, you can go in houses. Obvious. Everybody did it, you know. It was fun. Awesome. But then when we got told, oh, we're going to take an extra year to release 22, we were like, okay, you know, this way they can work on stuff and bring out better stuff. You know, it's supposed to have new graphics. It's supposed to have all this other stuff, you know. We get it, and yeah, it's got new crops. It's got new, you know, things. But actually, did it actually have new crops? Yeah, it had new crops because it has. Yes, it has new crops. But anyway, it's just that it didn't have the stuff that they promised. Oh, we put in a version of Follow Me that doesn't work. We can't find the field. What do you mean you can't find the field? It's right there on the map. I can see it clear as day, but you can't. So it won't work. I can't find the field. Have you even went over and looked where the field is? No? Because I'm going to have to drive you over there now because you can't find the field. Hey, simulator YouTuber. How you doing? Welcome in, welcome in. You coming in as we're griping about FS22 at the moment. And about the changes they made that just didn't sit right. The housing. Okay, you used to be able to go back in, you know, back in 17 and 19, there was versions of the houses that you could go inside. Now there's not. So that kind of bites. And then they added in the wannabe Follow Me. That doesn't work. And then they added in, oh, what else was it? Oh, my neck can quit hurting. I slept wrong or something because every time I turn my head, I get sharp pains. But anyway, yeah, there's just the wannabe Follow Me mod, the wannabe. Oh crap. I love when my brain does a complete, duh, what are you saying? And not being able to go in the house, that's a step backwards in my opinion. And the whole pictures behind the window type thing, the AI worker, in a way that's actually gotten better in some aspects, but then on the other hand, they had a whole nother year, and to me it made it worse. You know, give us back the ability to go in the houses. Give us an actual real follow me. Go find the mod developer, you know, the person that made the mod, and actually pay them to use it. That way we know it'll work. I'm glad they brought it out again, because with them saying that they brought their own out, I wasn't too sure if they were going to allow them to have it on the Mod Hub. I'm glad they did. It's just ridiculous. You have an extra year to work on it and you make it worse than what it was when you're supposed to be making it better. So yeah, that's why I'm not doing Farm Sim 22 right now, is because not being able to sell the wool, and I like doing the sheep myself. I really do like doing the sheep over any of the other ones. But not being able to sell the wool directly on base maps is really a downside to me. The follow me that they added doesn't work. The housing, not being able to go in it, it's a downside to me as well. You know, the rain and storms and clouds and all that they added in, all honesty, I don't think that makes it that much better. I really don't. Because the more you add to that stuff, the more it takes away from other things. Like this Farm Sim 15 for console had no limit. You know, there wasn't no slot count. And I know because I was on a Xbox at the time. I started playing FS13 on a laptop. 3-4 months after I got it, 15 came out, and I bought it on console because all my friends were on console. I played it on there for the entire time, got 17, even played that on there. I didn't actually switch to PC until 19, in the late part of 19. But yeah, as a matter of fact, that's also when I started my channel here on videos that I was putting out on console. I switched over to PC because my console went bad. I was doing the videos and then just using the PC for the editing. But unfortunately my Xbox One, actually I had an Xbox One X, and it decided it wanted to, you know, kick the bucket. I got that stupid update bull crap that it never could do the update. So, and even trying to put a new hard drive in didn't do anything. I tried all of it. Nothing worked. I was like, well, screw it. I got a PC. It plays the game. I'll just start doing it on there. So that's why I ended up on PC full time, is because I wasn't going to go shove out another $500 or more for another console just to have it do it again. So he's at 82%, so he's going to get just about to the end. And for those who are wondering, yes, this is a Ponzi Buffalo on the front with a tipper rear end. That's my old logo. Yeah, for those who have not noticed it yet, my logo has changed. I did have this one. Now I got the one I got now. I just thought it was time to update. You know, it's been a while since I've done it. What are we about? Almost halfway. Well, just run me over, why don't you? Okay, I gotta remember which button is which. Okay, yeah, it's this one I'm looking for. Oh, it ain't. I'll figure it out here in a second. There we go. That's the one I'm looking for. So yeah, we're just under half by about 6 swipes. I told you by the time I got this field done, that one there would probably be done. I'm hoping. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is enough, or at least close enough to getting one. Oh, really need the bigger combine. Large field, small combine. Takes forever. No, I don't want you dumping. I just want to get up here close to where I need to be. I'm surprised he hasn't went through more money than he already has. I really am. Trying to think. Ooh, that looks like it. It's in its first stages of being done. So, yeah, when that last little bit goes to being the same as the rest, I'll turn time down. Because now we can actually work on getting this field done. And next time we can work on that field. Of course, we'll be wow. Oh, that was a mouthful of lemon. Wait a minute, you're still not ready to dump? You're only at 60. Gotcha. Keep yawning. You know, I don't know when this was last updated, really. I mean, if you found February on Steam, then more than likely that's when it was last updated. I couldn't tell you from otherwise, though. I could not tell you any different. Let me, yeah, I can't tell. I'm sitting here looking and I'm not having any luck on finding. Yeah, scroll back to the top real quick. Really don't know. I'm gonna close this and go back to the game because technically I'm holding up the game. Okay, he is stopped. So I don't know. I would think if they put them update out for mobile, it would either be because of something to do with mobile or something to do with the game, and everybody got the same update. But I don't know for a fact. $85, $86, $87. Watch it leave like 3%. Oh, no. So yeah, I've got 11% to go, so it's probably about 65 to 68,000. Yeah. I'm hoping to get through this entire field, but I'm going to tell you right now, it might be a little hard. Let's see here. Lord have mercy on my soul. I just remembered. I. We are asking for trouble. Anyway, I gotta pull something up real quick. Yeah, that's the only bad thing about this version of the game. It likes to freeze when you're not on the... Okay, you done? Nerve damage. Can't find it. Yeah. Doesn't like to show the bottle half the time. It's a generic knockoff of Mountain Dew. I mean, very generic. Very much so a knockoff. Well, he can do what he's doing. We need to get ready to go knock him out. I'm waiting for the chute to come out. Oh, wow. It's got more room in it than I thought. I thought for sure it was going to be close to 90 something by the time I reached it. But it wasn't even in the 80s yet. Yeah. I'll check it out later and see if I can't figure it out. But it's been probably a while since I've done one. I mean, other than normal like upload fixes. Ah. Ow. I'll tell you, I've been playing heck all day with my friggin' neck. It is really bugging me. from sleeping wrong or something. Are we going to get a full trailer, or are we going to need just a touch? Are we going to need just a touch, good sir? 93, 94, 95, 95. Thank you. 90. Oh no, 95%. Are you kidding me? Erg. A little bit more in there, and hopefully it'll be enough to get us something. Say, I'd be quite honest, I'd settle for another one just like the one we have. Because 2 is better than 1, because it doubles the amount that you can pick up. Granted, having the big combine would be nice. And if we had 2 combines, that field would already be done, or be getting done. Well, let's look and see. I know it stops it from working. Real quick, 105,000 for that. 430,000 for this one. That's my thought on that. Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm actually getting quite tired. Sorry, y'all. It's just been one long day. And I'm trying to continue to get this done. At least get this sold in hopes of getting enough to get something going. Because even if we have to go with another one of those, like I said, that's 100 and some odd thousand. It's actually closer in probability wise. We'll go down here, get turned around, wait for him to turn around, and then we're gonna ride next to him. It's one of those days where every time you turn around, you want to pass out. I'll tell you what, if I don't finish this tonight, today, I'm going to definitely try and do it tomorrow. Can't guarantee that, but I'm gonna at least definitely try. And we've been going for an hour and 7 minutes, which is quite impressive actually. With me, usually about 2 hours and then I'm done. You figure we did the other one, it took about an hour and 20 minutes. That was that string. And then there we go. Took a minute to get it lined up. %. So 69,500. Oh, canola price is going up. Does that mean we're about to have a high demand? That was another thing I liked about FS15. The high demands were actually high demands. You know, it's 25.40 right now. If a high demand came in for 1.2 times the amount and for 12 hours, you got the one time amount and then 0.2, you know, basically of, so it'd be, well, hell, 1.5 would be 1.5 times the amount of what it's listed for right now. For 12 hours. So you got 25.40 plus another 1,250 or so, you know, 1,200 some odd, you know, it was another half of what it is now. So I like the high demands on. I'm usually riding my Harley, but it's not happening anymore anytime soon. Yeah. Alright, let's go to Flour Mill. And yes, it did actually end up having another bale in there, so good. My memory is correct. I just don't remember how many there is. I have a 2024 Sportster. Nice. Alright. Put your bets in as to how much we're going to get from it. Anyone want to guess? American Farmer, you want to take a guess at it? Simulator YouTuber? Any ideas as to how much we might get? I'll give y'all just a minute. $69K, huh? I'm thinking roughly around 80 to 90 myself. Let's find out. $174,964. Holy cow. 80K? Yeah. I was thinking close to that myself. Turns out I was wrong. Yeah, exactly. Pub time. Where's the pub? I want a beer. What's on tap there, buddy? Is he about to come up the same? Yeah. Sure enough. I had a feeling. Well, I'll go put this up here. $69. I should have been watching a little closer. It should actually be close enough to go ahead and just let him do it. And, yep, when he turns around, it'll be just enough to where it'll make it a transition. Yeah, make the transition a lot easier. Okay. Now, one thing is I'm wondering something. You know what? I forgot to turn down time. Good job there, Slick. Should we go ahead and buy another one of these combines and go ahead and get it started up on the top of the hill and have it work down towards this one? Or should we hold off and get a bigger combine? We have 219,000 and it takes 105 plus 21, 126,000. This one holds 64,000. Bigger? And this one's 32,000. So it'd be 182,000. Get that one. How much is the next step up? I think this one only hold Verifeed 18 foot. Yeah, that one's 41 foot. Yeah, that ain't gonna happen. Oh no, I'm thinking the same. Probably gonna just wait. I mean, I'm almost tempted to go with the Verifeed 18 foot New Holland. Only because I'm in a hurry to get something. But on the other hand, if I just wait, if we can get another full trailer or bucket, whatever you want to call it. honestly don't know if we can though. Because that was that field there plus all this to get a full bucket, or full, yeah, bucket bed. I'd start the cedar, but I don't know how much longer it's going to take for this guy to, or for the harvester to take, you know, and do its job. Because if I start the cedar on this and the time's still going forward and it grows all the way before I have a chance to fertilize, that would be an oopsie. I started it up today around the parking lot, so the tires wouldn't have a flat spot. Yeah, you don't want no flat spots. That I ended up having a vehicle end up with flat spots because it's set for 6 months. I went out of state and came back to my vehicle doing the little bit of a bounce as you went down the road. I'm like, oh great. I knew for a fact what it was, but I wanted to make my dad feel good, and I was like, hey Dad, what's going on with my car? He took it down the road, come back, goes, you got flat spots on your tires. My dad, before he passed away, was unable to do the stuff he used to do. So anytime I was doing something, I would sneakily ask, oh Dad, how do you do this? Of course, when the last time I'd done it, he looked at me and he laughed, and I was like, what? He goes, you know how to do that. I was like, no, I don't remember. I'm totally gonna, went down for a minute here. How do I do this again? And he's like, uh-huh, sure you had. But he sat there and told me how to do it. I was trying to make him feel good. Because not being able to do the stuff he used to do, it got to him. It did. And sitting there, being able to involve him in something while doing body work on a car, or mechanic work, made him feel good. So, needless to say, I did what I could. He appreciated it, even though he knew I knew what I was doing. He knew it. He'd smile and he'd kick back and he'd give a little bit of a giggle and, well, you take this over here, and I do miss doing that. He was a good old guy. He as long as you treated him right, he'd treat you right, and he'd even take the shirt right off his back and give it to you if you needed it. Yeah. That's like me. I'm 44 years old, but I've got the body of an 80-year-old. I was hit by a car when I was 12, and it's just, I can't do the stuff I used to do. At least the way I used to do it. What took me 10 minutes to do now takes me 2 hours to do. But, I mean, I still try. My body tells me, no, you can't do that. And yet I still tell my body, go to hell. I'm doing it anyway. Which hurts. Makes me feel like crap afterwards, but I just can't help it. I've got to try. I gotta say, that man, he did for me and my brother what no ordinary man would do. He adopted me and my brother when we were little. I was like 2 and my brother was like 6. And he adopted us. Well, my mom passed away when I was 8, so this is back in 1988. And any ordinary man would have just brought us back down here, would have dropped us on my mother's door, family's doorstep, and hauled ass. Not him. He did bring us back down here to my mom's family, but he didn't leave us. He brought us down here so we'd be closer to her side of the family, and he stayed right there by us the entire time until he passed away. Yep. I miss being able to do the things I used to. I kind of followed in my dad's footsteps as far as I got to where I was repoing cars for a living. I worked at a car lot. I was a mechanic 10 years. And during the day I was a mechanic. And even at times, depending on the day and when, I'd even be a car salesman. And do the paperwork if need be. So I knew how to do every position of every part of that job. But my main focus was mechanicry, get the vehicles running. But at night, after hours, that's where I made a few extra dollars. I'd come to your door at 3 o'clock in the morning, knock on it, and get the keys to the vehicle and take off. I'd knock on your door, wake you up right out of bed, tell you straight out, I want the keys or I want the money. Either way, I'm taking the car or I'm taking the money. Which one is it going to be? Yeah. It's funny how the heart tends to follow that way. But yeah, I did repos at night for extra cash. I did the repos because I needed the extra cash. I had little ones to think about. And when you're a mechanic and you only get piece rate, whatever part you put in that day is what you got paid to do. So you might get 3 jobs done. That's what you got paid to do, was those 3 jobs. And it was done that way to help the car lot out more than it was me. When I first met the owner of the car lot, I bought a car from him. I had it 4 hours, it blew the motor. I didn't bother going back, I didn't bitch, I didn't call them and say, hey, you sold me a lemon, none of that. I bought a car as is, and as is means you take it with whatever problems it may have, and if it blows up, it blows up. And well, it blew up. So a year later, I went back and bought another car. I had that one for quite a while, but also while I was there, he says, "Well, we're actually closing our doors. This is going to be the last little bit for us." I talked to him for a bit, and I said, "I'll tell you what. He couldn't get cars that ran. He could get cars that just needed a few repairs, but nobody wants to buy something they got to repair." So I talked to him, and I said, "Hey, I'll tell you what. You don't have a mechanic on site because, well, you can't afford one. I'll come do the work. You buy the parts, I'll do the work for the first 30 days. After that, if you decide to keep the doors open, we'll talk about how I get paid. But you pay me enough for a little bit of fuel to get here every day, and the rest of it's free labor. Just put some fuel in my car every day so I have gas to get back and forth." And he agreed to that. 30 days later, not only did his son shake my hand and say thank you for saving my dad and mom's company, they shook my hand saying thank you, and I worked there for 10 years later. Ended up keeping the doors open. It's broken heart syndrome. And it is a real thing that can happen. I think what kept my dad going was me and my brother and keeping us safe. Because my dad passed away in 2009. My mom passed away in 1988. So he kept us together and kept us going. He was the backbone. But yeah, I do believe he's catching up to us. Yeah, I like doing the repos though. You never knew what you were going to get into. You never knew. You knock on that door and you better not be standing in front of it because you didn't know what was coming out it or through it. You never stand in front of a door when you're knocking on it at 3 o'clock in the morning. Oh, I know. Trust me, I know they are. Creepy thing happened one time when I was working on a van. It was my cousin's van, full-size Ford E150. I had picked it up from the Walmart and drove it back to her house, and it was running rough. I mean, back to the point she had to park it. I had to 2-foot it to get it home. Give me, yeah, yep, that's, yeah, exactly, I learned from them. Don't stand in front of a door, not when you're banging on it at 3 o'clock in the morning. Not a smart move. But yeah, my cousin's van was running real bad, and I couldn't figure out why, not right off the bat. So I'm sitting there and I'm leaned over the seat and the ignition's not even on. Yet when I said, "Okay, Dad, help me out here. What's wrong with this vehicle?" All of a sudden the radio came on and it was a commercial for fuel prices. And right then I just happened to realize I was looking at the fuel pressure regulator. So I'm like, it can't be that simple. I reach over, I grab the vacuum line, I pull it off, and fuel just pours everywhere. I was like, okay. So the fuel pressure regulator went bad. So it was sucking fuel right up through that little vacuum hose, right into the throttle body and causing it to mess up. So sure enough, we called, we ordered it, went and picked it up in my car, came back, put it in, fired right off, didn't miss a lick, ran fine. I was like, you gotta be kidding me. But tell me something. The ignition was turned off. The key wasn't even in the ignition. How did the radio turn on? Because it never turned on again after that. Not on its own anyway. You always had to turn the key on, you always had to hit the power button. And you turn the key off, it went off. So how did the radio come on? I will never know, and I am not about to try and figure it out. I just feel that someone was there watching over. I ain't about to second guess anything. I ain't even about to try and guess what happened in the first place. I'm just going to leave it as is and go with it. Because that ain't the first time I've had encounters like that. Radio comes on. Keys off. There's not even a key in the ignition. It's locked up. It's all that. No power should be getting to it except for the memory power. Yet it came on. I've got to say it had to be something. Possibly, yeah. I mean, we never could figure it out. Me and my cousin's boyfriend, we went through that thing trying to figure it out. We're like, we don't need it shorting out and draining the battery, so we're looking it over. Nothing interfered with that radio that day. No other wires crossed over to, power it, nothing. It just came on. Talked about the prices of the fuel. I reached up, I hit the power button, it turned off. I pulled that off, and there you go. That was the solve. And it was right after I asked my dad, okay, what's wrong with it? And sure enough, that's when the radio came on and they talked about fuel. And that's what made me think about the fuel pressure regulator, because I was sitting there staring right at it. Of course, I didn't realize I was actually staring at it until after I heard the fuel prices, and then it dawned on me what I was staring at. I was like, it can't be that simple. And sure enough, it was. They say if you listen close enough, that you'll get an answer. I got an answer that day. No, he gave me the answer. He didn't give me a hint. He straight up told me. Fuel. Check the fuel. I mean, I checked everything else. I went through it. I'm like, okay, nothing seems to be wrong. Until that came up, I wasn't sure what to think. Well, when that happened, sure enough. Another reason why my dad moved us from Pennsylvania down to Florida when my mom passed away is he no longer was able to sleep in their bedroom. And part of the reason as to why he couldn't sleep in there is he went in one night to go to bed and he's sitting on the edge of the bed, and all of a sudden he felt the bed move. And then when he turned to look to see if it was one of us kids, he said that there was an indent where my mom sat, where she laid, as if she was still there. That's okay. I went to go to the bathroom one day, and I heard swear to God, I heard what sounded like my mother call my name as I went by the door. And I freaked. I mean, literally freaked, because it sounded like she was standing right there. Nope. I was 8 years old and I was not having that. Put it this way, my dad ended up having to do the laundry after I was done. It literally made me piss my pants. I was 8 years old. I pissed my pants because it sounded like my mother called my name from the bedroom. So I literally went running and didn't even hold it in. It went. So that was the second reason why we came down here. But there was also the fact that me and my brother would come home from school every day at a certain time. My dad always came home just afterwards. And there would be a juice box and our snacks sitting on the counter. And one day we asked Dad, why do you keep leaving us the same snack and the same drink every day? And he says, I'm not leaving you anything. I figure y'all can get that when you get home. We looked at him and says, you're not leaving the juice boxes on the counter along with our snack. He says, no, but your mother used to do that. And he says, Dad, they're there every day when we get home from school. Every day. And he's like, yep, we're moving. That's it. Final straw. Well, I've had a few incidences, and that house was one of them. I was sitting in my bedroom one night watching TV with this girl, woman, I should say, because anyway, we're watching a movie. I can't remember which movie, but I happened to look up on the top shelf of my closet. I had a quilt. And in that quilt, I saw what looked to be a face. And I was like, wait a minute. I can't be the only one that can see that. So I tapped her on the shoulder. I says, take a look up in the top part of the closet at the quilt. I didn't tell her what was going on. I didn't say a word as to what I was seeing. I didn't tell her what to look for. She looked up and said, okay, I'm going home. I was like, why? She goes, that's a face. I says, you do see it, don't you? And she goes, oh yeah, that's clearly a face looking at us. I was like, and I took a picture. And in the picture, it does not show up. I was like, okay. Completely out of the blue. Yep. They see in different planes that we don't. The trailer we used to live in a county or town just below us. Same county, just different town. Anyway. Alright, let's put this time down to normal. It helps when I'm hitting the right button. But, anyway, so this trailer, when sitting in it by yourself, nobody's home, you're the only one home, you could hear footsteps. You could hear what sounds like the door moving. I mean, you could also hear what sounds like people or someone say something every now and then. What the heck is she watching? Anyway, I can see what my girlfriend's watching from here. My old lady's watching. Yeah, it's weird. Anyway. Oh. He's getting ready to stop down there. Well, down that way. So I'm going to go ahead and go on down that way. But anyway, yeah, so I'd be sitting home alone. And every now and then I'd turn everything off just so I could sit there and listen. And you could look outside and verify there's nobody around. Nobody's outside. Nobody's walking near the trailer. Where the sound's coming from, there was a window right there, so you clearly go up to the window on that side of the trailer anyway, and look around, and nobody'd be there. As you're still hearing it go on, you could be looking outside, and there's nobody there. Yet, the sound's coming from that area, that side of the house. So, yeah. I found it interesting. I found it quite interesting half the time. And when your dog goes running from one room to the other real fast, that's hilarious. Like, yep, you just got scared off. You're gonna stop soon. I've had a few incidences that I just look at him like, yep, you have a good day. I'm going to bed. Good night. See ya. Bye. And that's about it. I don't care. As long as they don't mess with me, I don't mess with them. I don't give a shit. I find 9 times out of 10 they're comical. Sit there and you'd be hearing things and someone would be like, "Did you hear that, man?" You hear what? I didn't hear a thing. A few minutes goes by, hear something else. "Man, you had to have heard that." Nope, I didn't hear a thing. A few minutes goes by, something literally sounds like someone walked by you and, "Man, this is creepy." Oh, did I forget to, mention we have a ghost? We've nicknamed him Charlie. Your friends will get up and leave quick. If you ever have a friend that's irritating the hell out of you, yeah, just if you ever have a friend that's irritating the hell out of you and want them to go home, just say, "Hey, did you know we got a ghost here?" "Yeah, we've nicknamed him Charlie." They will get up and leave within 5 minutes. Guaranteed they will find a reason within 5 minutes to leave. And if they don't, well, then they're just weird. But most of them, within 5 minutes, they find a reason to leave. They'll be like, about 5 minutes goes by and they'll be like, "Oh, yeah, it's getting, I gotta get going. I got an appointment I gotta get to." No, you don't. You just don't want to be here. That ghost is getting on your mind. You know, it might help if I turn on a light. I just realized how dark it was in here. Wow. Sorry, y'all. Granted, it doesn't really do much. I mean, one side's lit up, one side's not. Yeah. Well, I gotta get going. I got work in the morning, so I gotta get up. Y'all have a good night. Yeah. Your ass just doesn't want to be around the ghost. I'll tell you what, for anybody that's a diabetic, these Jolly Rancher candies that are sugar-free, awesome. You can't tell they're sugar-free, and they, oh, so good. We're only at 30%. We are not getting a full tank out of this. Doesn't work on mother-in-laws, huh? Yeah, I don't even think an exorcist could work on mother-in-laws. Just saying, you know. First ex-wife, her mother, did everything she possibly could to, you know, cause problems. Whatever, it is what it is. You know, I don't know what the hell I ever did to her, but whatever. But anyway, the second ex-wife, her mother was just had to make everything about her. Put it that way. No, oh, hello, Mr. P. How you doing? How are you all doing? What? Oh, how are we all doing? Oh, tell you how we're doing? I'm bombing here, man. I'm bombing. I think I might have passed out for a split second twice now. So we got to talking about ghosts. Well, we made 217,000, or up to 217,000. Was it 190 some odd thousand or something like that? That last load? It was a decent amount. Put it that way. Yeah, you missed the first string. This is number 2. I was recording. I've always thought this cab to be backwards. It looks like it should be the other way around. Let's see something here. I don't remember. Not mistaken, I think... Didn't you used to be able to turn this seat around and drive that way? Ooh. Guess not on this one anyway. I don't know. Because before you used to be able to. Yeah, it was definitely over 100K. I want to say it was like 190 something, 197. No, I don't even remember. Whatever it was added to what we had, which was 40 some odd thousand, and gave us a little more than 200. What was it, 230 by the time it was done? Yeah, I'll have to. I'll look at that here in a little bit. I'll either look at it tonight or I'll look at it first thing in the morning, one of the two. Depends on if I pass out. We've been going for 1 hour and 56 minutes, and this is as far as we've gotten. We do have the other field over there already ready to be harvested again. Technically, we're about halfway on this. We might just be able to squeeze another load. Still won't quite be enough to get a, oh yeah, actually it would. Because then we could sell this one and get the last little bit we need. Something to look forward to, huh? Oh, what is this? Another 8 strips to go, 10 strips to go. Mobile is the same as PC. It's one big field. Yes, it is. Did you see the thumbnail? I actually took a picture of the field and used the Nikon for the combine and put on there large field, small combine, because that's exactly what this is. I should have put on there multi-hour harvest. But it has taken multiple hours. We took a vote. My wife works 12-hour shifts, so she won't be home till 5 in the morning. Youch! That's always fun. I remember those days working 12-hour shifts. Ho 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 ho. But what was I about to say? I went brain fart. Hey buddy, how about you give me your car? I'll give you $1 for it. Not really looking forward to trying to fix the van. But unfortunately I can't find a garage that'll actually touch the dang thing because of how old it is. Oh shit. The trauma nurse. Oh. That's always fun. Going to work. Going to work, it'll be nice and quiet. Next thing you know, you got crap ton of work coming in on you. Y'all hear about the jackass that caused a an accident here in town? Well, for those who don't know, in Florida there was a bad car accident that involved a truck and a bus. Not a school bus, but a farm workers bus. And it ended up killing 8 people on the bus. Come to find out, the driver of the truck that hit the bus, that actually crossed over the center line into the bus, had been convicted more than 20 times for traffic violations. So, yeah, I'm sorry. He should never have made it to having his license 20 freaking times. He should never have had his license. He shouldn't have even had a vehicle. He shouldn't have even been allowed near a vehicle. I'm sorry, 20 times. And it was a DUI on top of it. He decided to go around an accident? Was he involved in the accident? Is that the pro golfer that got arrested just, what was it, yesterday or the day before? I think it was yesterday. So he wasn't involved in the accident, but they arrested him. Why? You know, I'm gonna have to look that up because that don't make sense to me. If he's not involved in the accident, why did they freaking arrest him? Yeah, going around an accident, which is what you normally do. That don't make sense. That to me sounds like somebody was just looking for a reason to arrest him. Well, if it was a blocked off segment, maybe they could give him a ticket. But arresting him, that's going a bit far. You basically, to me, it sounds like they knew he was a golfer, and if it's the one I'm thinking it is, he's in the middle of a tournament. That means they knew that he was in the tournament, and they just wanted to give him a hard time. Sounds to me like there's more of a vendetta going on than just normal traffic violations. I think arresting him for going around, that's, even if it is blocked off, that's a little excessive. You know, I can see give him a fine, maybe even a court date. But arresting him, that's, I want to see how that one's going to play out. I want to know what the judge is going to say on that one. Because I got the feeling the judge is going to be the same way. Why is this man standing in my courtroom? Why was he arrested? Just what were you thinking? Yep, that's the name I saw. Okay, but isn't he a part of the PGA Championship? So wouldn't he be trying to get into still again, kind of arresting a person for driving past you to get into a parking lot? I don't know. It still sounds a little. Maybe she's not a fan of his. Well, she or he anyway. May not be a fan of his. Here, let's detain him so he can't play. Cost him the PGA Championship. I'll have to look into that, because I'd like to know more about that myself. Was the officer trying to block off the parking lot? Because if that's the case, then that is kind of bullcrap. Assault on a police officer for driving past him. Yeah, it's getting pretty bad when all you gotta do is sneeze in front of an officer and they want to charge you with that shit. You know when they said that this was the free country? Yeah, it ain't. One, people like yourself have fought to make it a free land, but yet people get treated like a third world country. That's what I'm saying. It sounds more like this person had something out for him. You know, driving around an officer, so they charged him with that crap. That just doesn't. Yeah, even that's gotten to be a little bit jank anymore. You hear where they're now starting to arrest people for playing video games? All because of the way you play? Excuse me? I guess I don't have anything to worry about considering I don't play stupid. It's on YouTube? I'll have to look that up. Yeah, these people that play like Call of Duty and Modern Warfare and all that shit. They're watching them to see if their playstyle meets, I guess, terrorist status. Excuse me? How in the fuck? So you're gonna tell me my 9-year-old that plays on that game that happens to fit your criteria is a terrorist? I mean, seriously? Or are you only going to go after the adults? I mean, it sounds so stupid. Again, even on here with us talking right now, more than likely there's people listening. Y'all can call me conspiracist or whatever you want to call it, but it's true. You're monitored in everything you do anymore. Everything. Your phones get monitored. No, that they need here. That they do need here. I mean, that's just like I got an alert on my phone. I can't remember if it was today or yesterday. About they were putting out warnings of possible issues with people doing things that they shouldn't be doing to them. And I'm like, are you flipping kidding me? They've got that much of a credible threat that they've got to put out a warning for it? Makes you kind of wonder what the hell this world's going to. Oh, yeah, you saw it too. Gotcha. So, yeah. Yeah, it went out everywhere. It's just, it's ridiculous. I mean, it is complete ridiculous. Oh, and how about the schools? The issue that the schools had just the other day with phone calls being made. Yeah, come on. You want a felony on your record just because you want to stop somebody from having, a day at school or to cause problems for a school? You're stupid. Too many snowflakes. Agreed. I've got to agree that there is too much bullshit in this world anymore. Too much. I remember being a kid. We left our doors unlocked when we went to bed at night. Hell, we left them open. Just a screen door between us and the outside. Yeah, far too much. But we left our doors open, our windows open, went to bed at night without a care in the world. Now you got to worry about everything. You got to lock up every window, lock up every door, lock your cars, your sheds. Hell, take a chain. Speaking about locking up things and the way shit's going, I just found out, not last night, but the night before, my old lady, she went to cook dinner. She started the burner, turned around, put the hamburger in the pot, turned around one more time to grab something else, and the burner decides to die off. So, okay, we're out of propane. I go out, I open up our propane hatch, and I go to turn on the propane tank that's supposed to be a brand new tank. I find out that it's empty. And then I look at the label on it, and it's not even the right label for the tank I had there. Yeah, the idiot that lived next door to us in the park that we were in before here, which it's been too long, and he's now no longer in the park either over there, so I have no idea where he went. Well, I'm SOL. I can't do anything. I have no way to prove that he stole it, but I know for a fact that was his tank because I've seen it in his yard, up against his trailer. So yeah, it really, really irks me that even that is an issue, that I've got to worry about my propane tanks. So now I'm going to have to lock up my propane tanks to keep them from being stolen. Exactly. I'm just going to say exactly as to the answer to that one. I have no problem with them, but when start to force their beliefs on me, then we have a problem. As long as you don't start nothing with me and you don't try and shove your beliefs down my throat, I'm all right with you. I don't care. That's just like when it comes to religion, which I do not really speak about in the chat or in the streams because, one, it's such a controversy item that can cause so many different arguments. So no, I don't agree with talking about it, but my point in the matter is I don't push my beliefs on you, you don't push them on me, and we'll both be happy. For a matter of fact, Mr. P is a complete opposite of me. But yet we still talk, we still hang out, and we still chat. And we play games together. But what about Call of Duty? Huh? What about it? We're about 5 steps ahead of you, so what about Call of Duty? Oh, that was oh, okay, I know what you're talking about now. Yeah. It's about that shit that was in the news not that long ago about how the government's starting to watch people playing it and that they're arresting people for just the way they play. For being extremists or some crap like that, some bull crap. Hell, if they want to look at my damn fucking ugly face, go ahead. Otherwise, they're only looking at the screen. That's it. Yeah, you heard about it too, huh? Yeah. Kind of ridiculous, ain't it? Yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and switch over there and get that as well. Now that I'm actually awake. No, but be careful. If you play a certain way, they'll start watching you. Yeah, and I think they're more after certain people that, you know, talk a certain way, act a certain way, and play a particular style. But anyway, I mean, it's just this world has gotten to be ridiculous with shit. Like I said, I remember going to bed when I was a kid. The screen door was the only door in between me and the outside. I remember going out barefoot and playing for hours and not having to worry about anything. Now you got to check in every 5 minutes. Carry a cell phone with you when you're 5 years old. I mean, yeah, it's just like, what has this world came to? Okay, you gonna empty out? No, of course not. You want me to be in it. You want to be running. Really? Nope, you just want me to be in it. There really wasn't that much in there. Okay. Okay. That button. That's the button I'm looking for. Might as well snag this while I'm going by. Nowadays, yeah. Yep, it's not what it used to be, that's for sure. We managed to get it done. It took 2.5 hours, but we got it done. As soon as I can come up with 400 or 500 and some odd thousand. Because I gotta have 430, ain't it? The harvester? As long as I can get up to 400,000, I think we can get the rest of it by selling off the old harvester. Let me see here. Wrong button. This one. 430,000 for the harvester. Then it's another 79,000 for the header. So I was gonna say 80, just for math's sake. No, no, no. What did I just do? No. $150,000 for this thing. And I'm only going to get how much back? I just got raped. That's one of the things I do like about the whole other store setup. I'm not sure if I want to even bother selling it now. I'm getting $60. Why not what? What, go ahead and sell it? Keep it? I got one for keep it. Which one? Oh. Who else says keep it? Yeah, because there's no point in taking it back. Now when you're getting SOL'd out of 60 bucks, but at least now we do have a second one. And y'all can see that was definitely not planned. Great. And that one goes for the 1090. Yeah. Ouch. If we're going to keep it, might as well have a header. Luckily, we're about to have more money, but that was hopefully to get the bigger combine. Oh, yay. That didn't work out as planned, did it? I mean, I guess I could sell off the other one. This one does have a bigger tank on it. I did that on Mobile Ones. Looks nice though, LOL. Yeah, I mean, it's got a bigger tank at least. So, I mean, there's benefits to having it, which is what I was thinking about earlier about getting it, but yeah, keep it until we get closer to the price. And then we can always sell it off. Technically, we get this field done. We get 160 for this. That should give us a decent amount, put it that way, towards the price. I'm going to say it would probably give us the amount we need. Not positive. I'll have to see what happens. Yes, actually it does. But it's not all the time though, it's once in a blue moon. Which, surprised I haven't seen one yet. And then you also get the sales of the mods as well. There's a nice boy to have. Krone. Big M. 500. Yeah. Yeah, I ain't doing that one. Here's some of the older equipment. There's the Lamborghini. I missed that one. I want it back, damn it. Anyway, so under placeables, you got the mixing station, then the fertilizer stations. I think that is the, yeah, that should be the wash station. Yeah. Which one is your mother's favorite? Oh, yeah. You should grab FS15 for, oh yeah, the Big M, yes. That's everybody's favorite. You should grab FS15 and come join me. Yeah, make a good game. Pretty sure it still has multiplayer. Ugh. What's about? It's a good game. Actually, I think if you started playing it, you'd actually end up liking it more than what you think. Yeah, it doesn't have all the fanciness that you're used to, but once you got past that, I think you'd actually like this. Oh, we got eggs. We got lots of eggs. Probably would have had a lot more eggs. Mr. P. Seriously. Sorry, boy. Ha! Really, dude? Not full speed. Oh, shit. That's gotta suck. It does. It has got to suck. I had a car run over my foot. Yeah, I had to wear one of those damn things from my foot when it got ran over by a car. We were working on it, and I asked him if he had it in park. Oh yeah, it's in park. Yeah, don't ever trust anybody. Verify for yourself. Because, yeah, I'll be the first to tell you, when you don't verify for yourself, shit goes wrong. Give me a second. I gotta go shut a blind. All right. Should have jumped in her lap. Foot, got ankle. The foot. Ask for her number. Well. And that thing is, I didn't realize it was getting that time. Well, you never know, she might be a cougar. She likes that young meat. We're terrible. We're terrible. We're going to hell. Just to let everybody know, we're going to hell. And this one I might be able to drive under. Yep, it went right over with no problem. I can actually drive under this one. %76 full. Yeah, we definitely are. See, that's what we should have in Farm Sim, the newest one out right now, is where I'm sitting here and you see tractors going by on the field next door. Granted, they're my tractors, but imagine it being someone else's field. One of the PC people, you know? That would make so good of a view. But no, we got crap. Multiplayer? What, on this game? It's already got it. Yeah, finding people that still play this game, though, that's the hard thing. I like playing it. It's simple. It doesn't have any headache to it. You ain't got to, stress over anything. It's just a simple version of the game. You can't get them to stop recording long enough to do a stream. That figure's not impressed. So what is your next purchase? It's just like fishing plant, relaxing, no pressure. Yeah, exactly. Relaxing. I enjoyed playing it when I first got it, back when it first came out. I mean, the day it was released, I got it. And, within 6 hours, I already had half the money to get the wind turbine. Within 12 hours, I had the full amount and was working on the next purchase. As far as our next purchase on here, probably field 10 over there, so we can grass it in and start using it as a grass field. We also need to check on our sheep. They should be getting ready to need food. Planet Coaster. Yeah, well, see, doing a video versus doing a stream is time can be more relaxed when doing a video, where doing a stream, you got to make sure the house is quiet. You got to make sure that everybody's got headphones on, doing this, doing that, all that type of stuff. Yeah, and I did get the tablet charged. I just don't got to put back over here yet. You sure, Shrev, you're not helping? I have been doing more streams because, well, editing has been a task to do here lately. Having the time to actually sit down and do the video, plus do the editing, plus posting it. Whereas doing it this way, just doing a stream, I haven't had to worry about all the editing. It's just live. Whatever happens, happens. And it's all in one. By the time I'm done streaming, it's already on there. I don't have to upload it. I don't have to do anything. That's only because I haven't had the time to do videos. But I've made more time to do streams because now, see, this is 2 hours 45 minutes, somewhere around there. 2 hours and a half, somewhere around there. Anyway, you gotta figure, if I stop now, then I gotta get off. Then I gotta, you know, say recording wise, then I gotta go in, I've gotta edit certain pieces out that I don't want in, if there's anything I don't want in. And then I turn around and have to render it, then upload it, and then I got to also put in all the information while I upload it. So to me, it's just easier this way right now. I haven't had time to actually do any recording, where this takes a fraction of the time. Yeah, I've got Gas Station Simulator as well. Yeah, Mr. P's got Gas Station Simulator videos. Somewhere in my past, I think I have a few. But I don't know if it's on here or if it was on Facebook when I was on there. I haven't done Gas Station Simulator in, oh boy, it's been a hot minute. Yes, I'm crossing over the field. Oh, so terrible. Yeah, I used to get that a lot when I first started playing and doing the streams and videos. Oh, you shouldn't be crossing over the field. Excuse me. Who bought this game? You or me? The last time I looked, the money came out of my account. I'll play the way I want. I am not you-know-who with the, you know, logo of realism. Not happening. Dinkum? Yeah, Dinkum is a good game. I've been enjoying that. I got on and played a little bit last night. No, I did Dinkum not yesterday, but the day before. So today I done, well, the first stream I done today. Let's see it, Ruth. Let's see what. I'm confused. Anyway, the first stream I did today was a supermarket simulator. And then I decided I'd also come on and do this one. I'm at 97%, people. Come on, give me one. Off to the races we go. And by the time we get back, they'll be sitting there doing the Mexican standoff. I believe that's what that's called. I honestly don't know if I'll be streaming tomorrow or not. Probably take tomorrow, and then the next day I'll probably stream. I don't know yet. Seems to be more of an every other day to every other, every couple of days that I have the ability to do it. Like right now, technically, normally I don't do it on a Saturday. You can ask Mr. P. Normally this is not a day that I stream. Because I have the grandkid here, my grandson here. I normally won't stream on a weekend. Because I feel bad that they have to be quiet while I'm streaming. Granted, give him a phone or a tablet or a computer of some kind, and a set of earphones, and he seems to be content. But I still feel bad that I'm making him do that. Show me the money. 158,000. I think that's less than the last time. Oh well. Yes, I like this map. It's one of my favorites. Now the question is what will he stream? Sure you will, Mr. P. LOL. Westbridge Hills. Yes, bridge. Yeah. I'm not sure yet, LOL. Dinkum. Not Call of Duty needs more practice. Hmm. Well, what? Look what we got here. Not one single one of them is willing to give up. This thing is almost like half that size. Ha ha ha, I found it too. Time consuming. Always carrying you. How many times did I have to save you, Mr. P? Every bloody game, Mr. P. Not impressed. Ha ha. Just stream the haunted dolls you have, Mr. P. Because of spawn campers. Oh. Yeah, you gotta love those. You gotta love a spawn camper. Don't forget my tinfoil hat. You know that one of them has to be. Oh, you know that one. Oh, okay. Might as well get this started on there. I don't know if I'd want to leave a camera on all night. I may not want to know what happens. Power World, that actually is a good game. I got that as well. Yeah, swore up and down I wasn't never going to get that game. Yet I still ended up getting it. And it turned out to be a really good game. No, shit happened, well, it's on my channel. The videos that we did, but we never got to finish them. Hey, shit happens. Yep, I've got Power World, Dinkum, a few of the games that he's played that that's how I found out about him, really, was from watching Mr. P play him. I kept saying, oh no, I'm not going to get it, I'm not going to get it, I'm not going to get it. Then I got some money for my birthday in the form of Steam gift cards. I told people, if you want to give me something, you give me those. So that's what they got me. And so I sat there at the computer, or here at the computer, and needless to say, next thing I knew, I was downloading Power World. They shit out eggs like every freaking second. Now, I think it's this screen here. Eggs. 5. There's still 5 eggs in this freaking... There's one. There's still 4 more eggs in this freaking pen. Well, that makes 3. That makes 2. There's 1 left. And that should have been it. Yep, that's it. Okay, now where did we leave off here? I certainly know that Google listens through your mic. Yeah, right? Yes, I do, especially if you Google Voice to say what you want to do. Wakey, wakey, Rev. I am awake. You don't know. Oh yeah, this park's over here. I'm walking and I had my eyes closed for a second. No, when you have to call me to wake me up, there's a problem. Yes, I know. Shut up. Yes, you've had to call me before to wake me up. It's pretty messed up, actually, but it has happened. That's okay. One time I hit the stream button. I was trying to do video only. Somehow I ended up doing a stream. And didn't even know I was streaming. That was when I was testing my connection out at the campground. Well, 160, that would be 360. Plus what we would get for the, how much would we get for that? Gosh. 52, so you're thinking about probably 62. 58 to 60. So that would put us over the 400,000. We would then have to sell off probably the two of this one and one of these to make up enough. In a few hours, his ass will be asleep. He'll let you know tomorrow what he thinks about it. Yeah, Mr. P is 5 hours ahead of me. I'm Eastern Standard Time. Like right now, it's 9:34. Add 5 hours to that, so it's 4:34 for him. That's AM. Crap, I forgot this one doesn't have a front weight. Yeah, why did I say 4:35? My math's off by 2 hours. Yeah, I had the math off. It was 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. I skipped 2 hours, okay? Yep. For some reason I do that a lot though when it's around 9 o'clock. I always want to skip over. I don't know why. Well, let's see something here. $198,000. Don't press the A button. You'll accidentally buy it. You don't have the thing to look at the item. Hmm. I want it, but I don't have the money for it. That's just like, I want it. That one. It requires 180 horsepower. You don't have 180 horsepower. Yet. Yeah. Fun fact. Lamborghini got their start in tractors. Then moved to luxury cars. Another fun fact. New Holland is actually Ford. New Holland bought Ford out. Or Ford bought New Holland. I can't remember which. It's one of the two. I think it's Ford bought New Holland. I can't remember. I swear at times I think Margaret's about 5. Yeah, they did. In 1986, Ford bought Sperry New Holland and formed Ford New Holland, Inc. Before this acquisition, Ford had a long history in agricultural machinery production. In 1907, Ford came out with a prototype of the world's first mass-produced gasoline-powered tractor named an automobile plow. Yeah, see. Yeah, just like he said. That was a mouthful. But yeah, I had a feeling it was Ford bought New Holland. I just couldn't remember exact. Alright, while we're waiting for this to finish up, which has only got a little bit to go, give me... Oh, you're going to have to do. You're the only one there is. Wrong button. 117,000. We own it. We own it. We done it. We own it. Probably don't have the money to actually do anything with it, but we own it. That's going to be a fun one. Get out of my way, I'm driving here. Yeah, unfortunately, this version of the game, you do not want to hit them. You're the one that goes flying. FS13, on the other hand, I could have hit that car and knocked it in the middle of next week. Alright, fun fact. What's everyone's favorite tractor brand? Mr. P is Oliver. Yep, Mr. P is Oliver. And everybody should know mine already. Well, I don't know. I don't think, I actually don't think, Mad Dog knows my, favorite tractor, yeah, tractors. John Deere. Dear John. I'll be damned, there's already shit growing. How is that possible? We barely started this one. Anyway. Oh, rough. Go on now, get on out of here. My history is rusty, so I don't even remember what the hell you're talking about. I usually slept in history. Well, I'm gonna have to probably call it soon because I do believe they're getting a little bit hungry and want to make dinner. And we've been going for 3 and pretty much a half hours, plus the hour and 20 minutes from earlier on the other game. So, yeah, basically 5 hours of streaming today, pretty much. Huh. The Volkswagen. The Volkswagen Beetle. Yeah, the Volkswagen Beetle, the Volkswagen Wagoneer, or Wagon, yeah, was it Wagoneer? Wagon, might just be Wagon. The bus. I don't think that's getting the very edge. The Dark History channel, as it is presented by chat. Anyway. Yeah, I'm not going to bother making y'all sit through the rest of this shit. But, as you see, they're getting ready to be, redone. I also watched a documentary about the U-boat. Yeah, I've seen one too. I only remember pieces. But anyways, yeah. Nice. I knew who to come to. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, they pretty... Hey, I don't think so there, buddy. What we're going to do with you is we're going to take you over here. That's what I've been waiting on. There we go. Alright, folks. I'm going to go ahead and call it here. Like I said, we've been going pretty good. And I'm pretty sure they would like to eat dinner at some point tonight. Looks like we're going to be having a form of macaroni and cheese made with penne pasta. Why are you over there and not doing what needs to be done over here? Didn't put you far enough over? But yeah, we're looks like we're going to be having penne pasta with Velveeta cheese and looks like sausages. So, especially on the East Coast of the States. Next time. Yeah, but I'm not sure if it'll be tomorrow, but more than likely it'll be the day after. If I'm on tomorrow, then surprise, surprise. But other than that, I don't know. But I appreciate it. Appreciate it. He wasn't killed in the bumper. Anyway, for those who are here now, thank y'all for being here. Appreciate it. Those that'll be here in the future, appreciate your stopping by. If you like what you've seen, go ahead and hit that like button down below the thing here, and don't mind you hitting that subscribe button as well. I mean, it does help me to grow, you know. Yeah, thank you. Anyway, and also don't forget to hit the bell icon so that way you get notified of any videos that get posted or live streams that I may do. In the meantime, y'all stay safe, take care, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye!